Hey, this is Eb. I'm here just checking back in on this old LG-1, 50s one, I forget what year specifically, but it's one that owner is having me rebuild, and I'm going to build it back as an LG2. So instead of the factory ladder bracing, we're going to put in 1940s style Gibson LG2 bracing. Some people take these apart and put Martin style bracing in them. I don't know why. Get another guitar to do that with, but LG2s are some of my favorite guitars. I have a set of plans from a 48 that I rebuilt, an LG2. So we're going to put those back in there. It's the same guitar except for different bracing in it. So we're going to put all that back in and put it back together. This is one that was left in an attic. There's a previous video. I'll try to post a link of it at the end where you can find it. But it was in an attic. I think it probably got dripped on, maybe through a leak or something when it was in the attic, because the back was warped in a really weird way. But definitely Texas heat and humidity, and it was down in southeast Texas. But I've got it all apart, got all the old braces out of there. It was way over braced. These never sound great. This was just Gibson's second to bottom rung at the time, the second cheapest guitar they could make. So they, instead of paying somebody extra, a skilled laborer, to put in fancy X-bracing, which is a premium sound, they just hired anybody they could to just slap in these ladder bracing for these lower models. It doesn't take a whole lot of skill to put these together. So if you take them apart, put them back together like an LG2, you pretty much got an LG2. So minus the stamp. So that's what we're doing to this one. I'm excited. I got the center seam all cleaned up. I put some temporary cleats in there to hold it. It was open. I've got some cracks here from the pick guard. Those are going to get spliced in. I'm going to take pieces of spruce and put those in there and color it. It should look pretty close. The little extension under here, those come loose and shift. When this shifts forward sometimes, the block in here comes loose sometimes. It's very common when you see these cracks right there, caused by multiple things at one time, but a lot of tension. As this comes forward, sometimes that block will come loose from the sides. That's what's happened to this one on one side. And these little pieces here shift forward and crack here and here. You'll often see it right along the fingerboard. So this one, it's going to need to go back together and get a little bit of a spline. There's some kind of shrinking or something. It's just not enough wood to fill the space. But that'll be pretty easy because I'll only have to do it in the middle. And I'm trying to think what else. But yeah, I'm going to just keep putting it together. While it was sitting on the shelf, part of the headstock fell apart where they have the little wings on the end, so I've already glued it back on. That was just kind of a comedic thing to come in one day and it's sitting on the floor. But yeah, I'm going to do a whole nother video after I get all the braces in on the back and the top here. The back's in pretty rough shape. It's still getting a lot done to it. But I'm also going to do a whole nother video at the end of all of this with it put back together, playing like new and sounding incredible. There's going to be one of those videos. So if you're interested in seeing that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It'll be up at the end of the video, and it's always below the little video here. And that way you'll get notified when that video comes around. This might be hard to find later on. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you know somebody else who needs hope for one of their old guitars that they think isn't savable, go ahead and hit that share button and text it or email it to them and share it with a friend. That sure helps everybody out. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.